or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening all at the same time, just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
Welcome.
Good evening, all you beautiful people.
I didn't know we had an unapologetically. What?
We've been that way since day one.
Well, I know. I never really thought about it.
Yeah, I don't apologize for shit.
I know. You didn't apologize to Snoop Dogg for calling him a motherfucker.
Because I didn't feel bad about it.
Snoop Dogg, he's like, who you calling him, motherfucker? Fuck you.
Fuck you, motherfucker. I didn't apologize to that inbred redneck either that I told to go home and fuck his sister again.
You told him you were going to go home and fuck his sister?
No, I told him he needed to go home.
Yeah.
I told him he needed to go home and fuck his sister some more because he's an inbred motherfucker.
I was surprised.
I bet you missed him. Don't you miss those days in law enforcement where we could say those things to people with a badge on our chest and get away with it?
Yeah, but you can say that shit to when you're booting people.
Oh, yeah.
Well, his new boss,
when you're a civilian, it don't make a fuck.
His new boss doesn't care.
His new boss is an asshole.
My body cam will be in tomorrow.
Oh, you got you one?
Ordered me one.
I had to order me another one.
Get ready.
Is this the TikTok one?
Get ready for this is not a TikTok one. Get ready for some a Viper Striker TV. We're gonna start a whole fucking YouTube channel.
Hey, we need your glasses. What happened to them glasses you had?
But it's
The one with the camera. Right
but
Yeah.
it's dark outside in their sunglasses.
Well,
I don't want to get.
Mr. Lamborghini the other night had sunglasses on.
I'm not Mr. Lamborghini. You want me to pop the lenses out of $400 glasses? No.
Especially if they're $400, they should pop out. Like my Oakleys just pop right out.
Not doing
And
that.
then-
I'm not popping the lenses out.
Well,
Well, I hope everybody is having a great time. Great day, great week. I can't wait. I keep counting the seconds down until I can retire. I can tell y'all one thing right now. When you're less than a year away, it's like every fucking second at work seems like an eternity. I'm just going to tell y'all that right now. I'm ready for it to be done with. So, as y'all can hear, Freebird's here with his Skittles. We didn't know if he was going to make it. He said that cheap boss won't provide body cams. I bought my own knee pads, too. I got to wear knee pads when I'm working with them. You know that's bad.
That's because he tries to please the boss.
No, yeah,
right.
No, that's because some of these parking lots have gravel in them, and he's like, "Oh, that's for." I was like, "You can say I'm pussy, whatever. My knees ain't hurting."
Right. They're less likely to fucking fight you, too, if they think you're a senior citizen.
I'm going to send a picture. We're going to reveal Iceman's
Look,
knee pads.
knee pads.
I got some headlamps coming too. we getting on.
I got a cool one. I got a cool one from Harbor Freight that was only $19.99, but it has two of them on each side of your neck. It just slides around your neck, and you could aim them wherever the hell you want. Never fucking
the problem is I don't have much of a neck.
Well, that's okay.
You'd have to put them around his ears.
You can put them around your head. I do it all the time over my hat. and then put them on both sides of the hat.
Kelly's picking on me, saying being retired's nice because she just retired. Well, anyway, if anybody wants any greats,
Kelly, you retired?
Yes.
You want to come boot?
That's
a long drive.
30 days, and he'll start bitching that he's bored.
No, because I'm going to be booting truck.
I sent that Hoppy. I had a little snafu. Well, I didn't. Mr.
Truck driver did.
Yeah, Mr. Motherfucking. He motherfucked the workers. He motherfucked my workers, and then he tried to roll the big tire boots. Ripped his tire, broke the rim. Did break the boot, but yeah.
Paid for the boot.
Paid for the boot. Company paid for the boot and paid the boot fee.
Hoppy, I was actually thinking about you
for the tire. Yeah, they're gonna kill him.
I was thinking about you earlier today. Tell me, I know you were like a 4 or 5X. Let me know. I will send you a Viper Striker shirt myself, since he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it.
I had another 2 trucks to boot before we could.
My God, the shirt's like $20.
Oh, okay.
Cheap bastard.
I didn't even replace my body cam yet. My body cam quit working.
I'm talking about a shirt. I'm just going to get him a shirt. I'm going to send Hoppy a shirt. I just know he's like a 4 or 5X. He's a big guy. So if anybody would like any merchandise,
we will send Hobby a picture of. Hey, how about the picture of me up on the truck? I'll autograph. I'll autograph it for you, Hobby.
If anybody wants anything merch, you can go either to motorcopchronicles.com or go to the Etsy store and Motorcop Chronicles podcast and get your merch there. Cheap as you can get. I think somebody just ordered a Concrete Cowboy shirt shipping in New York, and it was with shipping. I think it was like less than $25.
In New York, huh?
$25. So you can check that out. If you want any great cigars, go to mypagecigar.com and order your cigars. Use MotorCop 15, get 15% off of your order. I think anything over $100, you get free shipping. If you want to join up the Patreon, 3 different tiers, $3, $5, and $10. Become a full crew member at $10. You get a crew members only coffee mug and everything that's on there. If you can't afford it, I do understand.
I think I need to get all the groomsmen a Motor Cop Chronicle coffee mug.
Yeah, we'll join up with all of them for the $10.
Send me the link. Send me the link so I can buy a groomsman.
Hoppy says 5X.
5X. All right, I'm gonna get that to you. And then, like I said, if you can't afford it, I totally understand. Shit's expensive still. Speaking of, we got CHP Road Dog as our newest full crew member. We got Stacy McClendon. I'll hang around. We got Miss Kelly Meyer. We got Jared Nitrous, Motor Cop for Life. I appreciate you just sent me another story we're going to be talking about tonight. We got Mr. William Gibo from New York. We got Dan Crossman with Burley Boards. Go grab you a Burley board. You can smack bad guys in the face.
I love it.
Spank your kids with it, or a little naughty time with your wife. We got T-Bird. I can see if I can probably throw something together. Do you need a 5? You got a big head too, or not? We got Mr. Hobby Hobson, our favorite truck driver. We got Mr. Blake Walker, AA Round, the High Head Step podcast. We got Z Palmer, JoJo, our favorite girl from down under, Miss Kaylee Norris, and Natasha A from the great state of Washington. Appreciate every single one of y'all. Boy, you were.
Oh, I ain't letting that happen, Billy.
You were on it, Billy. I hadn't even finished doing the shout out yet, and you done threw it there. We are not.
Yeah, he's got a good one, so I ain't letting it go.
So, since Billy had to remind me as usual, we're going to jump into Roy's corner, the R&R corners. So let's do Roy Spalding's corner first.
Welcome to Roy's Did You Know Corner, where Roy will let us know something that is totally useless, and we will have information living in our minds, rent-free for no good reason at all. So shut the fuck up and listen to what Roy has to tell us. Did you know that the average penis length is only 2.77 inches, and if you are unhappy with what you are working with, you can just lose weight, because for every 60 pounds of weight loss, you will gain an extra inch of penis that was inside your body, but was unable to use because it was hidden with fat.
No, well,
see you guys later. I am heading to the gym.
I'm gonna have to
Roy
wait.
out.
Apparently, y'all gonna have to wait. Y'all gonna have to wait only 10 pounds.
Well, T-Bird says
Yeah.
you were. T-Bird said you were above average. That you were a good solid 3.
Well, they puts me. What was the average?
2.7.
Oh, I got that beat by a quarter
Yeah,
of an
you
inch.
got it beat. And but if you lost 60
I'm like, who are
pounds,
all these short dick motherfuckers getting, their dicks measured.
if you
I
lost
couldn't
60
imagine my penis
pounds,
was a inch.
if Freebird lost 60 pounds, he'd be anorexic.
Right?
And that day I just
You were pretty lightweight back when you started dating T-Bird. You were a
so
little thing.
yeah. So we got to check up on Roy P over there and see how his date went and stuff, and check out some new shorties.
This chick probably tied him up.
So these are the new ones.
Woo! Shit!
He's got the eyes. They're all nuts.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with number 1 today.
Right, Jared?
I say.
Well, one gives Jenna from
Nah, she probably got her ex-boyfriend tattooed on her, so I would say I'm gonna go with number 3.
Number 3 is the
Number
blue
3.
eyes got you.
Number 3 will hit your ass.
That's okay. Look, I've been there before.
Number 2 looks a little too angry for me. I'm going with number 1. I think she'd be more fun, and it gives you something to read when you're hitting it from behind.
You just have a chick do a fucking word search on her back.
Just
hand you
saying.
Sharpie.
So anyway, I'm going with 1. People going with 2. So we all 3 of them are good looking, but I don't know what number 1 got arrested for. But we got
Number 3 looks like that doctor from House, the female.
Number 3 will slap the fuck out of you. Number 2 will just drink all your beer. So
I'd rather be slapped than have
home.
I'd rather be slapped than have my beer drank.
have your beer drink. So
Amen.
Roy P did call in to let us know what happened. So let's listen up and see what kind of message he left us.
Hey, y'all. Roy P. here, back with my weekly update. The police found my Pimp Daddy ride. The wheels and rims were gone. Now I'm sitting on some 13-inch junkyard sale rims. I cried a little, but at least did not walking anymore. Let's talk about the latest shorty y'all picked for me. As usual, she was a smoke show, and damn, she had an ass on her that was so hot she could catch the bushes on fire when she walked past them. The date started out pretty well after I signed all the paperwork to get her out, only $250 to the bondsman. After the "who are you and why did you bond me out" talk got out of the way, I took her to get a drink. She said she was thirsty. I stopped at the 7-Eleven, and well, let's just say I think she was impressed that I got her 3-4 Locos. She had such a big smile on her face and looked so happy. She then asked me to bring her by her house so she could change and that she was going to really take care of me. Well, yes, you can say that I was pretty excited. It has been a while that I had any relations with someone besides myself and my trusty sock. We get to her place, which was not in a good neighborhood. We went into her house. She told me to wait in the living room while I could hear the shower running, and by was I getting excited. I even took 3 Vigra pills. I wanted her to be pleased, if you know what I'm saying. Well, the next thing I know, the cops bust the door in, and I'm sitting on the sofa in my boxers with my willy on full attention, and they throw me on the floor and arrest me. And she comes out, tells the cops that I broke in and was trying to take advantage of her. I was hauled off to the big house. It took them 4 hours to figure out she was lying and let me go, but I was in a holding cell with a boner for the entire time. I think I am married to a guy named Big Judd now, but I'm not sure. I hope this dating gets better.
So sounds like Roy P had a hard time. I mean, literally a hard time in jail. Took 3 Viagra's. That's not recommended at all. Don't ever take 3 at a time. His penis was hard all the time. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad. But let's hope this.
Say if it lasts longer than 4 hours, you call a doctor. If it lasts longer than 4 hours, I'm calling somebody else.
I heard they got to stick needles in you.
You just do. It's kind of like wrestling. You got to do a tag team. You just tell her you tag out.
Well,
you tag out and tag your partner. Tag out and tag your partner in.
Oh, so it's not like a race?
Huh? A race?
Yeah, to see who gets to the finish line first.
Not if your shit is going to last for 4 hours.
Yeah, if your shit's hard for 4 hours, I'm going to bed, baby.
You better not. You best slow down.
Well, it don't matter. You know kind of cardio you'd have to have for that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have the cardio, so I'm just gonna go to sleep and be like, "Baby, here's some lube. Enjoy it."
Yeah, I think I've screwed myself out of wind before.
Yeah.
I guess you hyperventilated.
Yeah, I was like, shit, man, I
you
got
ever get that fucking
breathe through in through the nose and out through the mouth type.
Remember when you were a kid and you'd be running in PE and that fucking your side is starting to hurt? Now I've had that happen, and you're like, "Oh fuck!" After like 45 minutes, and then you're like, "Oh no!" and you roll out of bed.
You ever been hitting this old lady from behind? She's screaming so hard her teeth flew out, and you had to go pick them up off the floor.
No, but this sounds like fun. Why would you go pick them up? You just turn her around, let her clean you up.
Yeah, say, "That's a gummer. It's a gummer."
Hey man,
She don't need Skittles.
What story is this related to?
It's not.
This is related to mine.
Yeah, we're going to Alabama.
Yeah, Alabama. Alabama.
No, mine's
Apparently on New Year's Day, this old chick garnered enough attention when she left her husband at the hospital and then drove away, causing confusion, speculation, accusations. Genesis, not Precious, it's Genesis this time. Currently, she's in jail, facing allegations of fatally shooting her husband, because apparently she left old dead boy at the hospital. As per her account, they recently arrived at the residence, and then they apparently had an altercation. And
I don't understand.
She's saying that somebody else shot him.
yeah, right, and yeah.
Allegedly.
Now she's
her response is to why she didn't stay with her husband at the hospital.
She said because he's dead.
She said, she decided to head back to the scene, and collect crucial evidence after everything went down. So she just left him there.
She's the marshals now.
She has very good skin complexion, though. I mean, look at her. She's not bad looking.
With a nice head of hair, she would be very pretty. I don't know what's up with the 9-year-old black girl like braids that are all over the place.
So apparently, during the interview,
the
detective was like, he didn't want to hear it no more. Like,
they arrested her.
You're going to jail. You're going to be charged with murder.
Going to jail.
And ready, break.
I just want to know what he did. What did he do? That's what I want to know.
Whatever
he probably rolled her cornrows too tight.
I think she made a Frito. I think she made a Frito pie, and the Fritos were stale. You have a Frito pie with stale chips. That's ground, and he was bitching about it. And she's like, "Motherfucker,
what the fuck is a Frito pie?
What is a Frito pie?
What is a Frito pie? The fuck you?
He's
been
not even American or something.
Where you been all your life?
Florida.
It's a Frito pie. Is you take the bag.
You read most of them fucked up stories that come out of Florida. That's what's wrong with you.
All right, you take a bag. You take a little bag of Fritos,
Fritos,
the corn chips.
Right.
Yeah.
And you take chili and you put the chili in it and cheese all in the bag and you mix it up and you eat it.
Like some shit make it prison.
Well, it might be.
It might be, but it's delicious.
It's still good.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
Every time my Iceman tells me it's going to taste good, it tastes fucking delicious.
It's delicious.
I didn't.
Hey, it ain't as good as pickle juice, but I mean, it's close.
Nah, pickle juice. Yeah.
I got. You know how many? Do y'all have a bunch of fucking pickle factories up there? Because I didn't realize that Florida is apparently some kind of pickle fucking mecca. There's pickle places all the fuck over down here. So
that's because
y'all just a bunch of gay asses that like the shape of the pickles.
That's because there's all them old people down there, and they use that shit for embalming.
Old people use the shit for embalming. What?
Yeah, they use that shit to embalm all the old people down there.
Pickle juice?
Yeah. Spit it out.
All right, who's next?
It's you. We're going over to I'm hot for teacher. Or not.
All right, going into this weird story that honestly, after I read it, left me with a lot more fucking questions than answers. Teacher's aide accused of raping teenage student with mental capacity of a 9-year-old after boy's mom catches her at their home on a snow day. So basically, this woman is well, I
I'd have
don't
acted
understand.
retarded.
age.
I'd have acted
How old
retarded if
is
we would have had some good-looking teachers that would prey on retarded kids.
This is the one that did it, though.
Oh yeah, shit.
be
No. I
fair-
don't-
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my God.
Anyway,
There ain't no way.
the teacher from Ohio, of course, she's from Ohio. She definitely looks like it. But they don't explain how old the teenage boy is. It's just said he has
Oh,
mental
fuck.
capacity of a 9-year-old.
Roy
I
would hit
haven't met
that
a
shit.
teenager that doesn't have the mental capacity of a fucking 9-year-old. Regardless, school was out this day because it was a snow day. The mentally handicapped child was at home, apparently. Oh, there we go. He is 15.
She wanted to play with his
knew what he was
snowballs.
Regardless, mom walked into the house and found this lady in some sort of act. They didn't get into it. And then
Was it
she
oral,
stated,
anal? What? We need to
she
know.
didn't get into it. I'm like, did mom have camera evidence? How did she know it? Was she like riding him so there's DNA on him? I don't know like what the evidence is because they said that she is currently out on $100,000 bond. And they're honestly trying to get her with a few other things like the burglary and stuff like that. The only way you would use the pancake theory in that is if they can't prove the molestation charge. So,
Kind of. When you're
I
that
don't know.
ugly, you mean
She might have been
But, like,
good look. She might have been good looking back in the day.
what day?
but who
Oh, what day? Maybe the second Tuesday of the week. I don't know.
You got to see. I mean, I really would like to know more about it because it's like, who let her in the house?
She broke in.
Look, a host there is
No, you-
looking for a possible date, and he wants to know more about her or the
No,
situation.
man.
You said
No,
about her.
dating
Or
women that
the,
look like that was so like last wife ago. We're good.
No, my thing is they said they were looking at other possible charges for like breaking and entering or something like that. So she must have snuck in through a window or some shit like that.
no, that bitch didn't sneak in through no man.
Or well, it could have been
Kid
a
opened the
sliding
fucking
glass
door.
door.
Kid opened the door. The kid has been banging her like a Cherokee drum.
Yes, this wasn't the first time.
He's retarded and he's got the mentality of a 9-year-old.
Smart enough to fucking drop a pin and tell her where the fuck he lives at. Come by and check my paper, Miss Johnson. No.
And he
no.
knows how to drop a pin.
What they did is their relationship spawned over a can of beanie weenies at school and ding dongs.
Yeah, right.
And he's like,
Are you
and she's-
are you making this shit up, or are you reading it from the article?
No, I just made that up.
Oh,
I'm reading
okay.
it verbatim. He's reading it from the fucking.
I just making that shit up.
But yeah, no, this is sick shit. She's in jail for the rape and all this.
She
other
got out
stuff.
of jail.
We don't know what's going to come out of it. She did. She's out on bond, but I mean, she's still fucked.
$100,000.
Anyway, yeah.
Oh, I have no idea. Hope she don't look like. That's what all my teachers looked like in works back in the day.
Well, I don't understand. Yeah, because there's going to be a lot of teachers now that critical race theory shit's not going to be able to be taught that are just going to be replaced.
Well,
you
this
know, like the-
next story, we're going to New Mexico. There's some fucked up shit happens in New Mexico. I don't know if you ever noticed, but I do quite a few stories out of New Mexico.
Desert.
This New Mexico deputy has been charged with murder. Okay. I've watched, I haven't been able to find the whole entire body cam video, but from the parts and pieces I have seen, this dude, I don't know what the fuck this dude was thinking. He, I think some of these younger cops need more training or something like that. We'll jump into the video and see.
A lot more.
Police shooting cases in New Mexico in a long time.
Otero County Sheriff's Deputy Jacob Diaz-Austin charged Monday with first and second degree murder for his alleged involvement.
No,
God
I
damn,
still,
first
I
and
still,
second?
I don't
Is that
understand.
killing somebody twice?
I don't understand how they do
You've
this.
seen that in the George Floyd shit. They charged
Yeah.
you with like 3 different types of murder.
Well, that's what in the Mr. What the fucktar George Floyd?
Yeah.
They charge them with first and second degree.
I don't understand how you charge somebody with 2 different counts of murder on one person. You can only kill a person one time.
Maybe they gave him mouth to mouth, kind of made him
Brought him
breathe
back
again,
and then killed him again.
and then stabbed him again. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
That's
And in
a
the
whole
killing
new
of
level of fuck you.
17-year-old
Anyway, this is the boy, this young man right here. This is the one that he is no longer here. He should be.
Elijah Hadley. Charges filed by Bernalillo County District Attorney Sam Bregman. The scene, June 25th, 2024. Hadley was here along Highway 70 in southern New Mexico, walking to his mom's house on Mescalero Apache tribal lands, friends of his family telling Target 7 in September. That's when Deputy Diaz...
I want y'all to watch this real close right here, okay? Kids walking down the road. What's up, James?
Hey, Jim.
This is a bad shoot. I don't see why in the hell this deputy, this cop pulled the fucking trigger. This is such a bad shoot.
All right, keep going.
Well,
Wait, this dude's just
was
walking?
allegedly called
Yeah.
for a welfare check.
Somebody call for a welfare check.
Diaz Austin asking for a show of hands. The teen tossing to the side what appears to be a gun, later identified as an airsoft pistol. This police lapel video capturing the aftermath. 4 gunshots, then fired by
God.
the deputy. Hadley
He
injured.
threw the gun
falling
and then got shot?
Yeah, he threw the gun. Obviously, you can see right here.
I mean, the dude has nothing on him.
Look.
His shirt's off. He tosses
The gun is 2.5 feet from his hand here before
Fucking
the cop even
wow.
like pulls the trigger. So, and that's not even the worst part of it.
the aftermath. 4 gunshots, then fired by the deputy. Hadley injured, falling to the ground.
42 basic, shots fired, shots fired.
The unharmed deputy calling for help.
Basic sending help. I'm not hit, subject down.
What is he hiding from? The dude threw the gun in the ditch. You
he
just
was
shot
looking
the
for
guy.
something.
You just
He was
shot
looking
the
for
guy.
and what he's retreated to the passenger side.
Yeah. The
I'm
guy
still saying he's looking for something. He's rummaging.
the guy's laying down on the
him.
ground. He done took rounds. This kid's on the ground done took rounds.
You sure he ain't looking for something to render aid?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it looks like he's looking for something. Maybe
No,
it's
he's not.
some
This
kid shit.
dude
I don't
this
know.
dude has totally lost his shit.
After.
Don't go to that gun!
Oh fuck!
Fuck, he's shooting him more?
Yes, you hear that? This kid's laying on the
no.
ground with bullets in him, and this cop starts pumping more bullets into him. Watch, listen.
I'm not hit, subject down.
Moments after.
Don't go to that gun!
Now he just yelled it. Hey, it's the air. What'd he say? It's a BB gun or something.
Yeah, but he don't know that at this point.
No, but
I'm pretty.
goddamn, I mean, how quick could he be being shot 4 times?
I'm pretty sure this kid wasn't even going for the gun because they got it all blurred out.
Firing.
I
This
think
time
he
more
was
than
just
15
adrenaline the fuck
shots.
out.
You heard that right? 15.
Yeah, listen to him breathe.
15 rounds.
Listen to him breathe.
This
He's
dude
gone.
is completely out of control. He's hyperventilating. Listen to him.
More than 15 shots.
See that right there? He's done. He damn near
This is
shoots
a
another
case
cop
where
at that point.
We have the actual video. People can watch this for themselves, make up their own minds. Was this a cold-blooded
murder, guys.
execution of a young man who didn't pose any threat to the officer, or was this a justifiable shooting by a police officer of a
That
17-year-old
ain't
man
justified.
with a BB gun?
I mean, come
Hadley's
on.
killing spurring protest and outrage on social media.
Oh no!
Those were the last
He was
words
an
of
American
Elijah
native?
Hadley.
Yes, he was an
Not here
Indian.
to say him, but we're
Oh
his voice.
no!
The Hadley family saying Monday through their attorney, we demand
They're so
accountability and will not stop until justice is done. Day adding,
There's no more
that
serious
dude-
crime, obviously, in New Mexico than first-degree murder.
Also tonight,
No,
John
it's
Day
just
saying it
crime
would likely
anyway.
take a few years for the first juror to be called for questioning if this lawsuit did go to trial. Next up, Diaz Austin will be
Lawsuit?
arraigned in court.
It shouldn't
giving
be a
his defense
lawsuit.
attorney
I don't know
charges to push back
what she's
on
talking about.
these charges.
But anyway,
Aaliyah
if anybody listening, when we put this out on just audio, y'all can go back. It's around the 31-minute mark, or 28-minute mark. I'm sorry, you can go back and see it, or you can go on YouTube and find it. I looked for the whole entire thing because I wanted to see it not blurred out and stuff. But
Yeah.
The-
if
they-
you Google the op,
I did all that. I haven't been able to find it
you'll
yet.
Probably pull it.
But if you go watch it, when he told the kid to drop the gun or whatever, he followed commands.
Instantly.
Okay, the gun was 2.5 feet out of the kid's hand, falling to the ground before this cop ever fired his first shot. Was he that scared that he? I
don't understand, man. I've been in a bunch of situations where I just don't understand this. I mean, the dude, like you said, the dude is complying with the commands. Well, I mean,
it was a bad shoot, straight bad. And like I said, I think they need to put some of these younger cops. I don't know what they're doing now. I'm pretty sure I went through numerous shoot house. They put us in extremely high stress situations before that. I mean, obviously, you could hear that dude's breathing. He was totally out of control of himself. I agree with Holster. It's a good chance if another cop would have showed up that moment, he might have squeezed the trigger on him too. I mean, he mag dumped on this kid. This kid was laying on the ground, and he starts pumping more bullets into him.
Well, I don't know if that matters. I mean, you stupid as shit.
Yeah.
You done shot to somebody 4 times, and he's still kind of yelling. He's laying on the ground yelling. Well, I mean, what's another 5-10 rounds going to do?
Well, my thing is though is it first degree murder? I think he went out looking to kill somebody. No, I don't think it's first degree murder. But I don't know what was.
It might be that second time
the second time. I don't know.
Down.
I have no idea. But bad shoot. This dude's needs to go to prison, or he needs to go to jail. I mean, he should not be wearing a badge.
He killed that young man. His young man won't be able to ever get out of jail, so this man shouldn't either. No. I'm sorry, but
bad shoot. I don't know. Like I said, they need to start doing something with these, because all you see, a lot of these bad shootings you see coming out of. Cops are from what I call baby cops. They're very young.
Because from my generation, it literally right after I got hired in and started working with departments, everybody started saying, no, you have to have like 4-year degrees to become a police officer. And I was like, why the fuck would I go to school for 4 years and spend $100,000 on education to fucking make 30? Why the fuck would I do that? So I never did. I just stayed on and worked.
Just because you're a college education don't mean you're going to make a good choice under high stress situations.
They show you that shit all the time. Look at the dumb fucker in New Orleans.
Yeah.
All the time. And these people that come along and they're book smart, not street smart, is how you get officers killed and civilians. I'd rather have a dude that was fucking from the streets, born and raised, than somebody that was from Harvard backing me up.
So, well... Freebird, we're going to Los Angeles with you. I got a video too. If you just want me to play the video,
I finally get a video.
You got a video.
Oh shit! This is the looters.
The looters.
Yeah, this is the looters. Apparently, out in Los Angeles, California, California. Apparently, dozens of suspected looters. They're preying in the ritzy neighborhoods that had evacuated and left for the fires. Apparently, dozens, more than 40 people have been bagged by the Santa Monica police for allegedly preying on the thousands of homes that were abandoned in the Palisades. Apparently, let's see here. Well, shit, they got their mugshots. Apparently, all these little fucktards have took advantage on the flocking.
What's up with the fucking guy in the middle in the top?
This guy?
He looks more like a fucking pedophile serial killer.
He just looks like a light-skinned Mexican dude to me.
Let's see, 10 of these fuckers, they've been charged with burglary. The others were hit with a list of charges related to either drugs, driving warrants, or probation violation.
This guy right here is a tweaker. Look at them eyes.
That's Snoop Dogg.
No, that's not Snoop Dogg.
That's Snoop Dogg that was looking at you that night. He had eyes, he had bug eyes like that.
Yeah, I think it should be. I agree with you. I think they should open season on these. Fucking
this ought to go back. What's that movie where you?
The Purge in New Mexico.
We need to purge night, and we need a purge night, and that way we can off these fuckers for like legal.
I don't think we're far from it. Ain't the 20th?
I tell you what, I've been saying we're getting close to that shit. We're getting close to that shit.
Let's see what they got.
All these people talking about us taking over Canada and
Jason,
shit.
what is
I'm
the
like,
latest
oh God.
on the criminal
Here
crackdown from law enforcement there?
What are you talking about? No sound.
Roy, you
Turn your
Good morning.
volume
They're
up.
taking
Yeah,
it
turn the
very
knob to the
seriously. As
right,
we were coming
Roy.
into the Pacific Palisades this morning.
That is a very pretty reporter right there. She's got.
that looked like
That
the
looks
last.
like that black woman.
No, that
with
looked like
shitty
the
hair.
last trucker that I dealt with. Boy, that gorgeous ass thing got out of that truck.
Man, woman.
No, there ain't no
saw a
man.
heavy
woman.
law
This-
enforcement
this,
presence.
This chick was all one.
We need. We're going to talk about that in a minute.
As well as the National Guard. You can see they're
fuck is
actually
that?
stationed right behind me
That is
here
a
on
Humvee.
Sunset Boulevard. As you guys
No, the
mentioned,
Spam.
there is a huge
just
crackdown on
ignore it.
criminal activity during these fires. And just yesterday, Urbandale police arrested a man for arson after he was spotted lighting fires near the 605. And today, more charges will be announced for crimes that took place in LA County. Now, press conference is set for 2 p.m. this afternoon.
Well, we kind of talked about it. Let me see some of the fire stuff.
In
The
700
devastation.
acres. This fire is at
That was
13%
sad.
containment. We know 8 people have died from the Palisades fire, and crews estimate more than 5,300 structures have burned, many of them homes here. LA County Sheriff Robert Luna said roughly 500 Sheriff's Department personnel have been deployed for various duties, including
Was bad.
patrolling for looters.
Could've helped if
And
they
in a
would have
press
had
conference
water in the
yesterday,
fire
Sheriff Luna
hydrants.
said a man impersonating a fire.
Now, look at that one house,
Look
boy.
at, yeah, this person must have had their own little sprinkler system or something. Because look, everything else is
everything
gone,
is burnt to hell except
except
that
this
one
one
house.
house. One house. Tell you what, they like their swimming
Did you see
pools,
the-
don't they? They got a shit
Did
ton
you
of
see the
swimming
guy
pools.
that everybody said was crazy years ago? He bought like for $3,500. He bought this thing that went in the swimming pool and then sprinklered his house. And I guess, well, I kind of feel like the guy's a dick because
I
when
mean,
they
look
did
at
an
that
interview
thing
with him,
ain't even-
he
ain't no
said that
fucking
he
thing
didn't
even
only
burnt in
pump
that
his
yard.
pool empty. He pumped all of his neighbors' pools empty, fucking keeping his house safe.
Well, their
I'm
house already
thinking
burnt
it's
down
like,
anyway.
shouldn't you have moved it? Like, and you know, but then
Fighter
again,
was
fuck
among
him, I
those who
guess.
have been arrested.
That's a. I don't know
out in the
how in
Malibu
the fuck
area.
does that happen.
They had some guy out there. See if they got him on here. They arrested one guy who was dressed like a fireman looting shit.
They did. Newsmax
shit.
did say that.
least
a
29
lot of these
people have been
fucktards
arrested.
was dressing as firemen going in
Yeah.
and looting.
Yeah, dressed up as fireman.
Yeah.
Around the wildfires across LA County, and last night, Santa Monica police arrested 3 people near an evacuation zone for the Palisades fire for possession of a controlled substance, drug paraphernalia, burglary tools, and also for driving without a valid license and providing a false ID to a peace officer. Santa Monica police say between January 7th and the morning of January 12th, officers have
Roy.
arrested 39 people in evacuation zones.
I'm glad they
near
arrested
Santa
him.
Monica,
Oh, Roy,
specifically.
Roy Peters over here. Roy P said, "Water is not the priority. Making sure that we hire fat, lesbian, black women. Geez, wake up, you Louisiana people." No, and Fluffy is not out there. But yes, that's true because that lesbian or that I don't even know if it's a lesbian or is it a tranny or what?
No, the fire chief for the state, I believe.
I think she's a tranny.
She's a lesbian.
But anyway, she was like, well, if your husband is in a place where I should have to carry him out, he shouldn't have got himself in that place. It's like, what the fuck did you just say, bitch? What happened if he fucking passed out or something? You cunt.
Right.
I mean,
It's like you go to his place of work. Yeah,
I can't verify it. I can't verify it, but I heard like some places like
That's why.
coming out of Washington and Seattle and some surrounding cities were sending water trucks over there, and they were getting turned around because they wasn't the right emissions for California. They wouldn't let them in. So if it's true, that's some dumbass fucking shit.
I
Yeah,
keep
that's
finding it
some
really
dumbass
weird because when we watch the news articles and stuff like that from the sky view, have you noticed that all the trees are green and not burnt,
Well, they just
but all the houses directly beside them are fucked? I just
No,
I
but
find it
looking
really
at that
weird.
house, I don't. How in the
Well,
hell?
this next video is for Holstera he sent in, so we put this up here. This is a fuck around and find out video.
Fuck around
That
and
is not
find
it.
out.
Oh yeah.
No, bring them back
Everybody
up.
Watch this.
Bring them back up.
What video is it? A video of 3. Let's bring it up. Cue the video.
Let's go! Get out of the door!
Hold on.
Oh wait, we fixing to get some ass beating here?
Yeah, I'm on the wrong screen. Hold on.
Oh, leave them up.
Is the latest on the criminal crackdown from law enforcement there.
What's going on? Is this Precious?
Let's go! Get out of the store! You want to run my ass? Get out! Get out! Get out! I didn't touch you. You were on my gun. Come and touch me because my man's right there. Come and put your hands on me. I ain't driving crazy. You was on my goddamn ass. I went to another lane. Get out of my way.
And his name is John Cena.
Hey, hold on. Rewind that.
She slapped the fuck out that dude. And he wasn't having it.
She had a surprise bitch smack on the right side of his face
Black,
when he was walking away.
Come on. There we go.
He suplexed the fuck out of that.
All right. There we go. Well, we got it.
Y'all ready?
Yeah,
Let's
we're
watch
ready.
it again.
Take that, bitch.
Right now,
Yes.
right
That
now.
Jake the Snake move right there. DDT.
Right now, she is thinking of how she just fucked up so bad, and I hope I can breathe again because it knocked all the
Fuck
breath
around
out
and
of her.
found out.
But she slapped the fuck out that dude, and I'm gonna tell you what. See what the problem is Karen right here. That ain't the first time she done slapped some dude. It's just before she probably got away with it because she's a woman, and this dude wasn't putting up with it.
Did you see the end of the video?
And you
Did I
said
send it
that
to you too?
all of this was stemmed from somebody tailgating somebody.
Yeah, so apparently it evolved very quickly from this being posted to a security cam footage. So I seen the security cam footage. They're in this giant square, and this red car was following them, but the lady, they weren't as close. And she just decides, I'm going to stop, walk back, and talk all this shit because these people are up their ass. Well, then this happened. Well, then she lays there in the ground, and she just basically tries to stand up and walk to the car. Well, her husband finally shows up, or her boyfriend. At the same time, she makes it to the back of her car, and he goes, I don't care. Get the fuck in your car and get home. It was like a 6'8" black man, and he just kept telling her, I don't care. Get in your car and go home. And he drives off right behind her. But, yeah, don't get out of your car and start talking to shit to people, and definitely don't put your hands on people.
Yeah, I mean, he fucking suplexed her in his pajamas and Crocs on. So that's pretty good.
Yeah,
And
you getting hammered with somebody with their PJs on.
with Crocs.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I'll tell you what, that was pretty good. Smacked her and she turned around. He's like, well, fuck you, bitch. I'm fixing to soup play your ass.
Yeah. And now he's off to Five Guys to get some soup.
And actually,
So, that one was pretty good. I don't know what we're going to do if they say on the 19th, TikTok will be no longer. I thought Elon Musk was thinking about buying, but from what I'm seeing, it's going to be shut down. So we have to get videos from somewhere else.
I don't have TikTok. Y'all keep sending me TikTok shit. I can't see it.
This next one is mine. This is kind of a fuck around and find out also from Australia. I
might have somebody.
He gets so tired.
Pretty soon, you tell your Freebird's daughter's going to be moving down under shortly. She found love is in the air.
Well, then we could all go hang out.
No, Freebird said he's not going to Australia.
I ain't going to Australia, so fuck you, Australia.
He says it's too much big animals down there. But anyway, this was in Australia, and we're going to watch a video, and it's got a story, but basically what happened is some people tried to firebomb or burn down a burger joint. I don't know what they fucking got against this hamburger joint over there in Australia, but it didn't quite work out with them. They fucked around and found out, and it was karma came back and I didn't bite them, but this is a case of hot pants for sure. So let's go watch it.
Let's go! Get out!
Right here.
Been left red-faced and in pain after attempting to firebomb a burger shop in Melbourne's east. As Ollie Haig explains, the bumbling bandit set himself on fire and got...
He's a bumbling bandit.
But what's that got to do with a fucking boat with an airplane on it? I want to know that story.
I don't know. I don't know that story, but it's upside down airplane on the boat. So I don't have no idea.
How the fuck did that happen?
I have no idea. That's another story.
Caught with his pants down as he tried to escape.
They had all the gear, but clearly no idea as sparks fly onto this crook's clothing.
It would appear that the intention was to torch the entire business.
Instead, the bumbling bandit sets fire to himself during an attempt to torch this Doncaster East burger shop, caught with his pants down as he tries to get away.
I would imagine the offender is pretty embarrassed, but we also have concerns for his welfare, as if you look at the footage, there's high probability of severe burns to his lower legs.
Police today releasing security camera vision to get to the bottom of the Christmas Day attack.
When you're trying to burn a place down, I'm just going to say they make flame retardant blue jeans and shit that plant workers have to. Yes, I have a pair.
Yes,
I have a pair. They had them on sale. They're thicker, but they're flame. Yeah, they're like flame retardant, like blue jeans and shit. They're expensive. Yeah, I got them because they were like really cheap because they were on sale because they're usually very expensive. But don't use fucking like jogging suits and shit. I mean, so this dude set his ass on fire, literally set his ass on fire. And they're like, well, we're worried about him. I just want to know, did you burn your dick? Did you burn? I guarantee you, this dude has no hair.
He's hairless now.
This dude has no hair left on his ass. You don't have to worry about it.
The hairless mole
This
rat.
white Toyota Tarago seen picked.
I don't know what this is a van. They call it a Toyota Tarago. It looks, it's just a minivan, but okay.
Up the offenders before heading east on Doncaster Road.
We have concerns for public safety, as a local residential building had to be evacuated for this fire.
The business was again unsuccessfully torched in the early hours of Tuesday morning, although this time the offenders gained entry to the shop. Police unable to say if the two incidents are linked. In the latest attack, fuel and jerry cans were dumped outside. It's left residents living
Somebody called Jerry and get his cans back to him because they said they left fuel and jerry cans outside. Who the fuck's Jerry?
I don't know, but there's his cans.
Yeah, but
Like
Jerry, there's your cans are right there, Jerry. I think they mean gas cans. They just
the shop in fear.
Came downstairs to find.
They're so scared. Get their faces blurred out. It's like they just told us you live above the hamburger joint. I don't think it's going to be hard to figure out who y'all are. Okay.
Petrol and water on the floor.
Petrol.
The smoke doors.
Is that a dude with really big tits?
I think that's a woman. I think I'm guessing on the gender.
People to be in a building like this to have to evacuate.
The family who runs the burger shop has told 9 News they have no idea why the business was targeted or who's responsible.
Goes to show that even unintentionally, they may be doing high-level harm, even if they're
This dude looks like this dude with his messed up hair and fucked up tie and stuff like that, and this little woofy thing he's got going on with his hair right over here. He reminds me like of a young Columbo. Because he just looks greasy.
Well, you know, if you turn that police thing sideways, it would be a Confederate flag.
It would.
was not to do so due to their incompetency.
Ollie Haig, 9 News.
9 News. Anyway, the dude set his ass on fire. Hey, did you burn your willy? Did you get you? I mean, when you're putting gasoline on, when you're putting the petrol on stuff from your jerry can, you might not want to splash it on yourself, okay? You're stupid. And what did the Royal Stack do to you? Did it not get your hamburger right? Do y'all have hyena burgers down there in Australia? I mean, what do you eat?
I swear it's them fucking Chick-fil-A cows, man. They fucking eat more chicken.
So anyway, since we did that, now we're going over to Freebird. We're doing talk about Wake Up Freebird.
I'm awake.
Look at him. And I don't have the fan on. Why's your eyes drying out? The fan's
No, they're
not even
not.
on.
I was thinking about this next story from the Seminole
about
County
your
Sheriff's
children's author.
No, that ain't the next.
Yes, it is.
No, it was adopted daughter. Mine that you sent in my emails about the adopted kids getting abused.
Yes, but the woman also wrote some children's books.
Oh, okay, all right.
And I have a video on that too.
Apparently, in Seminole County, there was a couple that pled guilty to abusing their adopted kids.
Holy shit! Is that the parent or the kid?
That's the dad.
That's not. That you full of shit.
No, I'm serious.
Huh?
Yeah, look, I'm gonna stand over here so he can see me. Hey.
I suddenly
Free brother Clay.
Wow.
This dude.
Somebody
That dude look like he's been smoking pot. Say.
It ain't got nothing to do with pot. Don't you blame pot for that
this
shit.
came. There ain't no way. This ain't the booking photo.
That's the picture.
Oh, I thought you meant
So
this guy.
this fucktard is married to this chick?
Yes.
There's no
She must
fucking
look like a
way.
watermelon
Dude, I'm
with that
telling
head.
you.
This is some bullshit AI stuff if I ever saw it.
He got kicked by a horse right after he got married.
God,
Right in the
he
face.
got kicked by 3 horses. They ain't just one.
Look for everybody that's listening.
Okay, so
That's
what's
listening
the
to the
fucking
audio.
story?
So apparently they abused them. They poured water on them. They did all kind of shit. Oh God dang! He probably was
he's only one
confused.
syllable away from
So
him.
they poured water on them. They didn't hardly feed them. The kids claimed that they abused them daily. So there ain't no way that this dude was this chick.
I'm telling you, Hobby's like, holy shit. He said, "Where's that dude looking? He's got to have at least a 4.5 inch. He's got to be way above average."
I guarantee you, this motherfucker. She must love a 12-inch dick because apparently this son of a bitch has got it.
Watch, I got a video on it. I'm not lying. That's the real deal. I mean, that's him.
This is AI shit. I ain't buying
Her
this
and her
shit.
husband are headed to prison for the horrifying abuse and neglect of their 3 adoptive children, which included ruptured sores, beating with a whacker, and feeding them only a mixture of cereal.
Not sure what the fuck's a whacker.
A whacker? Were they trying to explain it to you?
And vegetable puree. Jennifer Wolfthal, 45, and Joseph Wolfthal, 43, on Monday pleaded guilty to aggravated child
And
abuse.
she's 45. She's damn good looking for 45.
Fucking hey, she
He's
is.
still making sure he stares at
He's
her.
43. You know what? He could be looking at you and looking at her and see if she's looking at you while you're looking at her and he's looking at you. Did y'all keep all that straight?
I guarantee you, this chick is good looking. She probably got a bush as big as.
So is the men in Australia like very?
This isn't
slim pickings? Is that
Australia.
what I'm hearing?
This is in
Where the fuck?
this is in your fucking Seminole County. It's fucking Florida.
Oh bullshit!
But Seminole County ain't nowhere other but Florida.
Yeah, Florida.
Fucking bunch of.
And neglect of a child.
I told
with
you
great
you had some
bodily harm.
fucked up people over in
As part of the
Florida.
plea deal, a judge sentenced Jennifer Wolfthal to 12 years in prison, while her husband will spend a decade behind bars.
She got
The
2
abuse
more
came to
years
light
than
on New
him.
Year's Day 2021, when Joseph Wolfthal brought one of the kids to a hospital in Altamonte Springs, a suburb of Orlando. Doctors quickly realized the child was in dire straits and transferred her to a hospital.
She
with a
got 2 more
pediatric
years for
intensive
being
care
married to
unit.
somebody this.
She had a staph infection, sepsis, renal and liver failure, open infected wounds on both legs, and pneumonia in both lungs. A problem with the cause arrest affidavit
And
says.
I'll be in
The sores
prison.
on her
He gonna
leg-
get that other. He gonna get that eye beat straight.
He's in prison.
He's gonna either get fucked or beat. With that eye's gonna get straight.
So someone's going to ask him, how you looking at me? He's going to say no, but nobody's going to believe him.
They're like, bullshit, I see you.
Hey, stop looking at me while I'm peeing. I'm not.
He gonna get his ass whipped by 2 people, and he's looking at both of them.
He's got to be doing something. 'Cause
Somebody from the side, somebody from the straight on gonna be whooping his ass because he's looking at both of them.
I said when I pull that picture up, I was like, "Oh, these motherfuckers."
You gonna go to hell. You could go to hell for making some fun of somebody like this.
Hey, but you know what? The way the motherfucker.
Y'all gonna go to hell making
With
fun
his
of
eyes
this
like
dude.
that, he had no excuse not to be watching his children.
What? There ain't no way this chick is married to this motherfucker, man. There ain't no way.
Oh God!
She might be like she might be 800 pounds. You ever seen them big girls that look good from the neck up?
The dispatch.
I mean,
the dispatcher, buddy.
There ain't no way.
The dispatcher.
Ain't
She
no
sounds
way.
Good and has a great
There
looking
ain't no
face, but
way.
she's
There's no way.
fucking watermelon.
There ain't no way. This fucking news article with this AI shit.
That's real. It's not a. All right, we're going to Mississippi.
That's gonna be my hot nut story right there.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards it myself. So this next story is this is a kind of a weird one, and it goes back to shit that happens all the time. Mississippi cop suspended for killing 3 in crash while chasing a suspect. A Mississippi cop who was killed 3 people in a crash while chasing a suspect has been suspended without pay, officials said.
Better than watching porn.
Now, exactly. So after he chased an SUV beyond the city limits on January 4th, which is not uncommon, any cop will let you know that if you start a good pursuit, it ain't ended in your precinct. It's going to fucking take you a while.
Yeah.
But if you know what you're doing, you can ram them into the guardrail if you're state police or have a good sheriff. Chased an SUV beyond the city limits on January 4th. The fleeing SUV crashed into a pickup truck. Killed were 30-year-old SUV driver, the one that ran, Jaquia Bluette, 43-year-old pickup truck driver, Angela Davis, and 63-year-old pickup truck passenger, Michael Crutcher. Unfortunately, the poor innocent lives, I wish your family the best, but a second passenger in the truck was also injured. Basically, the agency it's so fucking weird. Why is he on paid leave? They said they voted to put him on unpaid leave, but then the agency came out and said in the story that he has not violated any agency policy.
Nope.
So what the fuck?
I don't know. We had a guy, we had that cop in Addis that during the chase killed them 2 girls, and they just put him in prison for 10 years. So,
I mean, if that's a thing and that's going to be it, then yeah,
I didn't see that, Ice Man. He got a sentence.
Are headed to prison for
he got 10 years.
Don't be fucking with me like this.
Officer has been placed on administrative leave tonight following a deadly pursuit over the weekend. Officer William Langham was placed on leave by the Board of Aldermen.
It's like fucking 12. Another baby cop. Look.
Okay, so there's a board in the city.
He's a baby cop. I mean, look at him. I got fucking underwear over there.
It's still a wrong fucking termination if they fire him and he didn't violate fucking policy.
While the circumstances of that pursuit are investigated. 3 people were sadly killed and 1 badly hurt when the police chase ended in a crash Saturday night in Marshall County.
They look like they burned up in that car.
Well, I was going to say the same thing. I mean, that son of a bitch is on fire.
That's the one that ran. That's the SUV that ran, so nobody gives a shit.
No one has said what led to that pursuit or if Langham continued the pursuit outside his police policy or jurisdiction. We'll keep you updated as we learn more.
So, all right. We'll see how that comes out. I just saw it and thought it was interesting, so I threw it up in there.
Termination, he's going to get fucking paid.
Well, he didn't get terminated. He's on paid vacation.
He's going to.
We'll see.
But he's unpaid.
This next one.
If they take you unpaid for a month or 2, you're fired. I mean, you can't afford that shit.
I'm just going to go into the video for this next one. Let's jump into this next video.
Is this yours?
Yep.
Well, then why you got all of them?
Because I'm the one that put them together, so I get all the video.
I hope your video's fucked up. Look at it.
Individual then got out of his.
You got my videos. Why you want to do that to me?
On administrative leave tonight following a deadly pursuit over
an individual in a vehicle that drove into a snowbank up at Lucas and Hunt in West Florissant. That individual then got out of his car with a gun and started firing off rounds indiscriminately. He walked down this way, down West Florissant, and ended up in the area of Ferguson and West Florissant. That's where our officers arrived on scene. A gunfight
This is Missouri, St. Louis area.
At least one.
Ferguson's like dangerous.
Ain't Ferguson where all that other shit happened?
Yeah.
Ferguson, Missouri. Wasn't that?
I don't recall.
Fired as far as once our officers.
Anyway, the guy, I thought they had video on there. The guy got out and was walking down the road and he's shooting at people and shit. Thinking he didn't hit nobody. The police showed up and the one deputy was like, "Oh, he's in the road. He's got a gun. He's shooting at people." And smoked his ass with his fucking unit. Ran him over, which it's a deadly weapon against a deadly weapon. Perfectly okay.
We got a video?
No, not of that.
Shit.
So, unfortunately, we did not get the roadkill video.
What I was hoping for.
So, but
I showed up for.
I can tell you what we are doing. We're going to Illinois with a story with you that ought to make I know Aaron's going to be giving up being a chef shortly and going to start a new career. Illinois. Yeah.
Who's got this story?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
No, mine
Yes, it is you. It's your last story.
I had 3.
No, you didn't. This is your last story.
No, we all had 4.
How you want me to just play the video and then you can talk about it?
Because the
12 every week. I've learned this.
No, because I only had 3 emails.
Snowbank up at Lucas and Hunt in West Florida.
Ain't bad looking, but she's obviously stupid.
Drop criminal penalties for adults involved in consensual sex work. Marissa Perlman live in our newsroom right now with more.
No.
They decriminalizing it.
Decriminalizing sex work.
This news reporter is very well endowed.
She's a whore.
She's pretty
she's
good
not,
looking
yeah.
too.
But let's listen.
Like Clint would say, French vanilla.
What we're looking for.
On what's behind this potentially groundbreaking bill. Good morning, Marissa.
Good morning to both of you. Yeah, these legislators say, as it stands right now, sex workers and their clients are really operating behind closed doors. Now they're looking to decriminalize prostitution. Why? For access to safety and services.
Sex workers face an unprecedented amount of violence because they are stuck and forced into the shadows.
Now, these advocates have been working on this proposal for years now, saying this will allow safer practices for vetting clients, reporting crimes, and finding suitable.
Well, I'm glad that they're doing their sex work behind closed doors, because if not, I think it'd be more illegal if, like, you were just doing it on the street in front of people, right? So at least they got a little, I don't know.
To work.
I can't
this
believe
bill would also remove.
They said they'll be able to vet clients, report crime, and I guess make it safer.
Past arrest and conviction.
No, you're going to
records
have
for
the
sex
type of
workers.
dudes that don't
Now,
mind
as it
paying
stands,
a
sex work
hooker
in
that's
Illinois is
legal.
considered a misdemeanor
But the dudes
and
that are,
can
like,
lead to
cheating
jail
on their
time
wife
and
that are
fines.
not showing
Now, this bill
ID.
does not remove criminal penalties for sex traffickers or any abuse against sex workers. Now, prostitution is still illegal in all U.S. states except in certain parts of Nevada.
When we're making these exchanges,
I think this is a guy.
That's a dude.
Yeah, that's a tranny.
Not so worried about the policing of our bodies, and also, getting, your door kicked in when you're engaging into sex work. I think people.
Sex work? What the fuck are they talking about?
I
wouldn't pay that thing
people
for
don't
sex.
really understand.
Sex workers should have the same. No, this guy is a representative. I'm sure he wants it legalized because looks like this wannabe Mr. Rogers, whatever the fuck he is probably about the only way he can get it.
Basic protections when they engage in their work as anybody else does.
He looks like an old Aaron Rodgers.
Now, specifics about this bill, how it would be implemented and regulated, still not clear. The timeline for a vote on the legislation also not
Well, you're going to
clear.
have to get
What we do know is what happens next.
a vagina
the bill will go
license
through the legislative process
to be able to
in
sell
the Illinois General
vagina.
Assembly.
So
That's
you
where
have to
there
have
is
a.
expected
You're
to
going
be
to have to get you like at the ABC board. They're going to have it's going to call the Massengill board. You're going to have to go to the Massengill board and get your vagina license, so you can sell your coochie.
And me and you are going to become male strippers. We'll make Rib Brothers.
Aaron says he can't give it away. I'm not talking about that, Aaron. I'm talking about you're gonna be a new pimp. You're gonna start your own little stable.
Yeah. Wow.
You don't. You can call it. You don't have to say it. Just pay it. Oh, that's what I said. They're gonna tax the hell out the coochie.
You know it.
Yeah.
Proper taxation. I mean, I've said it for years, though. If they did it like other countries, tax it.
Waxing gonna be some price. If it's natural, it's gonna be a different price. No tax. No tax if it ain't trimmed up.
Making sure that they're not transmitting diseases. It's like you can do a STD test on the same day. A lot of places. So
well, my thing is, do you have to pay more for shaved to unshaved or not?
Well, probably not. I mean, you
don't think?
I don't know. I think it's different strokes for different folks because there is different women.
There's going to be all kind of strokes.
Because
it's just me.
Well, speaking of transvestites,
you know where I'm going with that?
You're in the middle of the night when we've been over to the gas station there.
Well, we went to go get that money.
Addie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
the real name is
Andy.
No, Joseph.
Oh, you asked?
Yes, I asked. I asked Kristen.
Because at first, but you asked me, you're like, is that a girl? I'm like, is that a dude? I'm like, you can't tell.
So me and Iceman's been in like taking care of these truckers in the middle of the night, and we come, Iceman was like, "What the fuck was that?" The first time we've seen her, so I did go back and ask Kristen. I was like, "What the hell is that?" So it's the rest of the story is it's a dude dressed as a girl, and the name is Addie, and his real name is Joseph, but his partner is opposite.
Is a girl dressed like a dude?
Yes.
So
he's a guy dressed as a girl, and his partner is a girl dressed as a guy.
So is she?
I was like, how these fucktards find
Is she
each other?
putting on a strap on, fucking him in the
I
ass?
don't know. I didn't get
Pegging.
that far.
That's called pegging.
No, it ain't pegging if you're a guy.
Yeah.
No, she's pegging him in the ass. It's pegging.
Oh, Aaron, I'm sorry. Your wife said you can't be a pimp. Well, that sucks. I tried, buddy. I tried.
Wife's always slowing down the sex trade.
This next thing, we're going back to Florida for Holstera.
So this one is so weird. We'll talk about it afterwards.
I got a video on that too.
God dang.
I found videos on all this shit.
Criminal penalties for adults
here in Florida has
You got
ruled
videos
that
of her
drug
big
sniffing
tots there?
dogs cannot be the only reason to justify vehicle searches by police.
This, by the way, is one of our most read stories on News4Jax.com. The ruling was made by a 3-judge panel earlier this week. News4Jax reporter Aaron Farrar joins us live. And Aaron, this ruling will have an impact right here in Jacksonville.
That's because that ruling was made by the 5th District of Appeals that covers Northeast Florida. So what eventually will happen is it could eventually have a wider impact on this area and have some questions on what happens next if this ultimately reaches the state Supreme Court, if it gets to that point. This specific case stems out of a situation that happened back in 2020. There was a traffic stop in Lake County. An officer at that time pulled over a Lyft driver for speeding, and this police dog that you see on your screen named Polo alerted officers to drugs in the car. The judges ruled that the dog's alert did not justify the search of that car since it cannot differentiate between medical and illegal pot. The marijuana found in this case was not medical, but in the main opinion from Chief Judge James Edwards, he writes, quote, whether the substance Polo smelled was legal or illegal was not readily apparent, and thus his alert alone could not provide the probable cause needed to justify a warrantless search. And again, that is what Chief Judge James Edwards said in that opinion in that case. But this brings to question a lot of different things at this point. Will there be an appeal to the appeals court ruling in this case? Will this ultimately reach the state Supreme Court, or will it even go to the U.S. Supreme Court? Back in 2012, a Florida case actually was heard by the United States Supreme Court. And in that specific case, it was the first of its kind to challenge the reliability of a dog sniff by detection dog that was trained to sniff out and detect different drugs. We'll continue to follow this.
I know what that dog couldn't sniff out was the bass in your voice.
Becomes available as well. We're live this morning. I'm Aaron Farrar.
Where's the bass in your voice there, buddy?
I think it's really crazy the way the case law could get insane on it. Well, I mean, the new dogs shouldn't even really be trained for pot, but I know they still do it. All you got to do is remove the pot element and you remove their argument.
Yep.
But a lot of agencies are going to just completely drop their canine divisions because all their dogs are trained for pot.
Well,
now they don't detect.
Just wait until they start training them to detect illegal vagina in Illinois. It's like,
no.
Are you packing pussy that's illegal? Do you have your pussy card?
Your pussy right.
It's like they're going to use, I don't know, they're going to use beavers or something to sniff. Trained beaver sniffer. You talking about him over there? Yeah, he's like passing out or something. Look at him.
No.
That was after he drank a bang, everybody. He drank
No. I got a damn. I got something in my fucking eyes. You assholes. I got something on my damn contact.
This next one, this last story here, Motor Cop for Life Senate. We got a Michigan or something state trooper that did a damn good job, and they guess we're gonna watch the video and then we're gonna talk about it. because it's messed up.
Drug-sniffing dogs cannot be the only reason to justify vehicle searches by police.
And this, by the way,
now you want it. They got dispatched. They had a wrong way driver on the interstate. He's racing to catch up with it. I took a lot of the video out. You can go to State Boys on YouTube if you want to watch the whole thing. It took him 9 minutes to catch up with his vehicle. Then when he gets up close enough to it, he gets in the oncoming lane with it. He ends up hitting the car. So that's what's going on. Damn. But they were dispatched out to it.
Coming up on Eureka, Sarge. I'm going to take it out if I get a chance.
There's a wrong way vehicle just went by, as you can see.
All right, 50's on the wrong side. Now I'm on the shoulder. I'm going to take it out if I get a chance.
Now he just got on a radio and said, "Tell Sergeant, let you know, I'm going to take it out if I get the opportunity."
Yeah, he wasn't asking permission. He was just letting them know.
I'm just saying that, but I never hear the sergeant or anybody come back and say anything.
Why'd you slow down?
Had a car coming, that's why.
Good pit, good pit.
Not yet.
Now, you realize he's on the interstate, everybody. This is so fucking dangerous because they got cars coming at you.
Yep.
At high rates of speed.
100 mile an hour.
This motherfucker in here says, Torsten told me that this trooper that just did this, stopped this vehicle from going the wrong way on the interstate. No telling how many lives that he possibly saved by doing this. Guess what? They suspended him for 30 days.
Fuck that. He'll get a job as
for emergency driving without authorization and using excessive force by ramming the vehicle. Now, what was he supposed to do? He had the opportunity to take this vehicle out, stop the potential threat. And he was just, what he supposed to do? Just let it go until this drunk bitch runs and kills somebody?
Well,
right.
the sergeant on the dispatch couldn't tell this some bitch negative.
Well,
just stand by. Don't.
Let me tell you what. A good sergeant.
He didn't ask. He was telling him.
Yeah, a good.
Anyway.
You know what I would have done.
Sense.
No, you wouldn't have chased shit.
I would no.
Sitting there listening to all the traffic.
When I was if I was been this man's sergeant, and I was a sergeant, they would have had to suspend me right along with him because I'd have said no. I'm the one that allowed this to happen. Okay, I allowed this to happen. Brandon said he's got the same thing for. I know where you're coming from, Brandon. Yeah, we definitely would have got an ass.
But I mean, it was a clean pit. He shouldn't even have fucked.
I think he probably just scratched the car a little bit because it was a perfect pit. But he saved umpteen people's lives.
And that's how you can tell in that state, wrong way drivers don't cost a absolute, you know what I mean, absolute asshole amount of deaths. Because down here in Florida, it seems like every other fucking weekend we're having somebody going up and off ramp and then killing people. So
this bitch was drunk.
Great police work.
She was drunk.
Department quick as fuck.
She was drunk. I mean, I don't think he deserved a 30-day suspension. Like I said, he saved lives. You know,
deserves a fucking hero award.
He should. Well, I didn't put this one on here. We'll talk about it real quick. At first, when I read this, I thought maybe Holster was back at work as a deputy somewhere, but he wasn't because this was in Florida. This was Florida. In Lake County, Florida. They had a sheriff's deputy. He recently had to resign from his job after he crashed into a civilian's car. Rear-ended him right up the keister. Okay,
yeah,
didn't even hit the brakes. Just ran right into him. Anyway, during the internal affairs investigation, they found that the former deputy, Tristan McComber, was looking at something on his personal cell phone that was not safe for work before the crash occurred. This crash happened in early November of this past year on County Road 435. His body-worn camera captured the steering wheel airbag deploying after his department-issued cruiser crashed into the back of another car. The video showed him tossing his cell phone into the seat, then picking it up before he goes to check on the other driver. "Hello, ma'am. Are you okay? I'm so sorry that I rear-ended you without even using proper protection first.
Do you like this half chub in my pocket?"
I hope you do realize I have had my AIDS test lately. No, he didn't say all that.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, they asked him about it.
Excited.
They found that he was untruthful and he admitted to lying. He equipped. What was he looking at? He was looking at porn on his phone. I think was it me and somebody. Was it me and Holster or me and Freeberg just had a conversation? We were talking about it. They're like, well, how the hell did they know? I said, well, because his body cam probably picked up what he was looking at.
That was me and you discussing that.
Yeah, his body cam probably picked up, and they were like, holy shit, he had a big dick on his phone. And they wanted to know what he was looking at. But, so...
They thought he was looking at elephants on his fucking
dude.
porn.
It must have been a great fucking.
Yeah, what is it? An elephant trunk?
A great porn movie that he was watching while he couldn't not like wait until he stopped driving down the road to finish it.
Elephantitis.
Now he's out of a job and now he can sit at home unemployed and whack his meat to all the porn he wants to. Because I mean, he just. Moral of this story is don't look at porn while you're driving down the road in your police car with a body cam on. Okay?
We can't do it anymore down here anyway because now we're like you fuckers. You got to have,
No, they can't. They won't. They haven't released the body cam video. I mean, I would love to. I wish they'd have put down which movie he was watching. I mean, it had to be really good.
Could you imagine him being like, damn, that's hot. Wham! Right into somebody.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I wonder if he was watching an anal scene when this happened.
Yeah, he got rear-ended.
Because he just got fucked in the ass. So
Brady list his ass because he lied on a report, so he can't get a fucking job ever again.
I mean, what they gonna say? Why'd you have to quit your other job? Well, they're gonna call up and say the fucker totaled his unit out in another car while he was fucking looking at porn driving down the road.
Was it at least good porn? Was it like?
Yeah, they had a few of them on this one, Billy.
I might have to add a category on our receipts that we give, like. What's it for? Well, I'm watching porn.
So we're gonna vote real fast on it. Let's see what we got. I got the rapist teacher.
Bitch getting knocked out.
We got the teacher messing with the retarded kid. We got the New Mexico deputy shooting an unarmed teenager. We got the looters. We got the fuck around find out video. That woman got John Cena suplexed in the middle of the road. We got the Australian guy that caught himself on fire trying to burn down a hamburger joint. Boy, we got a lot of them. We got which way is he looking? Child abuser. So we're gonna do those right there, and we're gonna do the jacking off state trooper in the porn car. Which one you want?
Jerking off a state trooper in the porn car.
No, the trooper with the porn ran into people.
Oh, okay. I was going to say jerking off.
No, he wasn't jerking off.
Well, we don't know.
He could have been.
He might have been rubbing it through his pants.
Remember, the average is only 3, so that doesn't even clear the material on BDU pants.
Yeah. Roy says he's going with John Cena. And
porn cop, is that Joe Biden's friend?
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't porn cop or Jesus. Never mind.
And Kelly wants to fuck around and find out.
Hey, you look at me, couple.
And
who the fuck is that?
That's the guy with the eye.
Oh, Roy sent me a picture of him watching the shit on his big TV. It has got that big motherfucker's head up there.
Which one you want, Freebird? We got John Cena, porn cop, fuck around and find out, and a couple.
Porn dude.
About you, Holster.
Oh, I was going with the fuck around and find out, bitch. She's hot nuts. You don't put your hands on people. That's corn pop. Thank you, Aaron. Struggling here.
Porn cop, corn pop. All right, let's see who I want. Anybody else from here voting? John Cena.
My name is
John.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole
Cena.
bunch of stuff about that. If you put FAFO TikTok video, there's a whole thing. She's actually came out. She does have repeated contact, like charges for putting her hands on fucking people. But from what I understand, they're not even remotely looking for the guy that did it because she put her fucking hands on him first.
They'd have to match the croc prints up.
Well,
he did have them in 4-wheel drive.
Who's going to win this?
Well, so far, Porn Cop's got it.
Yeah, porn.
And that's who looks like he's going to get it. One of these days, these people on X that are watching will start voting and stuff. Nobody on X ever says anything. Y'all can start talking. We're friendly most of the time. So it looks like, I don't have a picture of the Porn Cop, but Porn Cop is winning hot nuts of the night. Literally. I wonder if he had a little stain in his drawers there. A little wet spot.
You know what? If they end up banning maybe the new one that pops up will get on first.
You are a fucking hot nut, a true fucktard. Hot nut, your dad will be disappointed.
Keep your nuts in your pants till you get off duty.
Your brain is made of nuts.
I miss those pants I was wearing in that picture.
Why is that?
I mean, you such a hot nut.
Made my ass look like a bubble.
He likes yogurt pants. So gay.
Did I tell you I found my whole stereo yogurt britches?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man, I almost wore them with my Ranger panties.
Well, Doc Holliday is Speedo.
Yeah, I think he's seen that last time and he's been so scared off he ain't been back.
No. Doc Holliday don't care, trust me. Yeah, I wonder if that dude was married. I just like to go home and tell your wife that you don't have a job no more because you wrecked your unit while looking at porn going down the road. That's terrible.
You know he's telling you.
That's terrible. I'm telling you, he's probably going to say he never even watched it. It just happened to be up and it was playing.
I was just listening to it. I wasn't watching it. Why do we need to cover your ass next week? CYA's next week.
The president.
Oh. I'm in a red state. I ain't
No, but you know some shit's gonna pop off.
There ain't nothing gonna pop off around here. I'm telling you, there ain't nothing gonna pop off around here. Look at him. Bye, babe. Look like you look like you were leaning on my shoulder taking a nap just now.
Yeah,
no,
you did. Weekend at Bernie's.
Just turn the way you were just a second ago, and then look at look. He's actually on another side of the desk. He's not.
I was trying to reflect on the damn Hot Nuts fucking song.
Yes,
I love every one of you guys.
Yeah, we have a good time. Appreciate y'all. I'm trying. I need to get back in my rhythm and routine and start putting out extra stuff. I know I've been slipping lately, so we are. Like I said, body cam's coming out. I am gonna be doing a Vapor Striker TV soon because I'm gonna have all kind of shit to put up there. Y'all be able to hear me talking, with my verbal judo to people. or Freebird's verbal judo to people.
Mine has some work to do.
Yeah, well, it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
Next,
we'll
sometimes
train each other.
Sometimes my judo includes words like "motherfuck,"
Fuck you.
Yeah,
and
you retard and shit like that. Can you not read a sign? I mean,
we got one more show left next Wednesday, and after that, Freebird will be Mr. T-Bird.
Yeah.
Getting married.
Yeah, Iceman is the best.
Yeah.
Iceman's the best man
Got
in the
me
wedding.
a tuxedo and everything.
Got him a tux. Yeah.
Are we getting body cams when we out?
We've already had them. Iceman hasn't.
Yeah, I got mine. We're doing when we're booting them trucks out there in the parking lot. You know what I thought? I'll tell you something, because I've been wanting to buy me a drone. It's like when we if we got 3 or 4, I put the drone out. It'll hover out there by itself, and it'll video us while we're doing shit too. Get extra.
You ain't even got to do that. There, if you go with the DJI, they have a tracker device.
It'll follow you around.
Pin it. You can pin it to you, and when you walk around the truck, it'll literally follow you and forward you 365 degrees. I don't understand why a lot of police agencies don't go to that. Like, if you're out doing, I get it. They can only fly for like 30 minutes at a time. But if you needed an aviation unit or something to see if a kid was missing or a dude hiding in the bushes, it takes fucking 5-10 minutes. Opposed to waiting for aviation. So I thought about that for years. Why they don't.
Hoppy, I almost didn't get an invitation. I'm the best man.
Yeah, Iceman is the best man.
No,
right, Hoppy?
Brandon. I bought my own body camera. I work with Freebird right here, and he has a immobilization business where we immobilize 18-wheelers that are illegally parking in private parking lots. He has contracts with. That has nothing to do with my law enforcement job. This is side shit.
Some agencies are just starting to get a couple of them, but I would like to see
this
it more
is
common
side
practice.
shit.
I think every
so don't get excited. I'm not you. I'm special. So anyway, everybody, I hope you have a great week.
Maybe we'll have a Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, well, that would have been great if I had Snoop Dogg on there.
No. Wait, before we go, what would have been great on cam? Holster, fucking Iceman tripped and fell one night. Boy, he got his fucking clown feet tangled up. Man, next thing I know, he's laying on the ground. I was like, what the fuck happened, man?
I busted my ass, but you know what? I didn't do?
It wasn't on camera.
I didn't bend over and crack my head open so bad on a piece of pipe that I was bleeding everywhere, and I had to see if he had any stitches.
Yeah, Iceman had to check me for stitches, man. Last weekend I had a piece of pipe sticking out. Man, I leaned over to take the boot off.
Bring a box of butterflies.
Man, I had blood. Look, I had blood coming down my forehead like I was like stuck, man.
I told him, I said, go sit in the truck, put some pressure on it. I'll take the fucking boot off. He's bleeding all over the place. I might have busted my ass, but I wasn't bleeding.
Right?
More to come, folks. More to come. Y'all like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about it.
Yeah.
Remember, we ain't sheepdogs around here. We're all lions. Yeah. Be safe.
Yeah. Free birds out.
I was like a turtle laying on the ground on my back.
It's like all them motor rodeos.
Oh, man, I tell you this.
All of the cake it up.
I was able to get up, but I was
like, shit, damn Iceman been drinking.
Were you offended by the podcast? Too much cursing, not PC enough. Well, fuck your feelings.